This is your typical computer workstation setup. A computer monitor, mouse, and keyboard on top of a desk. Most people sit at their desk and use the computer for 8 or more hours a day. In most cases, the monitor is below eye level. This is a problem because you tend to look down at your monitor and slouch forward. This puts strain on your neck and back. Sitting at your desk with a better posture is important. What can help is to raise your computer monitor using a riser stand. This video presents how to make a simple and easy monitor riser stand for about $2. The main material for this monitor riser stand project will be cardboard, specifically a cardboard box. To select a box, you need to approximate some dimensions. Decide how much additional height you want to raise your monitor by. Also measure the approximate width and depth of your monitor's base. You now have the height, width, and depth measurements you need to look for a box. When looking for a box, orient the box so that it can work with the height, width, and depth dimensions you just determined. The only restriction is that the box needs to be oriented with the flaps pointing horizontally when placed on a flat horizontal surface, as shown in the image on the left side. Placing the box vertically, as shown in the image on the right side, will not work for this project. As you look through your options, you might not find the box that works perfectly for you. Usually, it's okay if the box is close enough but not exactly the size you need. In my case, I wanted to raise my monitor by about 6 to 8 inches, and the base of my LED monitor is about 8 inches wide and 8 inches deep. I found a 10 by 6 by 8 cardboard box at my local dollar store for $1. You can see that it's not exactly the size I need, but it's good enough. In addition to your cardboard box, the tools you need are a cutting tool, like scissors or box cutter, and tape. Step 1. Start with orienting the cardboard box on a desk, like I mentioned earlier, with the flaps pointing horizontally and according to your height, width, and depth needs. Step 2. While maintaining this orientation, mark the flaps on the top and bottom of the box, not the flaps on the side. Step 3. Cut the flaps you just marked. Try to get a clean cut. You may need to use some of these flaps in a later step. Step 4. Cut a piece of tape about the length of a flap. Then place the tape along the edge of one flap still on the box. Push this flap and the corresponding flap on the other side in towards each other until the flat edges meet and create a tip of a triangle. Use the tape to adhere these two flaps together. You may need to use more tape to make sure the flaps don't come apart. Repeat these steps on the other side. These flaps make structures that will carry the weight of your monitor. Step 5. You may notice that there is a little gap in between the structures you just made and the flat pieces of cardboard that make up the top and bottom of this monitor riser stand. You can slide in the flaps you cut earlier to fill in the gap. If the flaps don't fill in the space completely, you can slide in some folded pieces of paper with the flaps. This will add additional thickness to fill in the space. You want to fill in the gap as much as you can because this stiffens the riser stand to better resist the weight of your monitor. Step 6. Alright, the monitor riser stand is complete. Make sure it is oriented in the way shown right now. Place the monitor riser stand you just made on your desk and place your computer monitor on top of it. Adjust the position of everything on your desk so that the riser stand and computer monitor won't be at risk of being knocked over. Your monitor should now be around eye level, and this should help better your posture when working at your computer. In most cases, the monitor riser stand should be pretty stable with your monitor on it. My LED monitor screen size is 21.5 inches. However, some very large and heavy monitors may not be able to be placed on this stand. If that is the case for you, this DIY monitor riser stand project may not solve your specific problem. You can visit DIYriser.com and check out more projects and products.